Morning. Saturday morning, beautiful day out already. Just got off the treadmill. Early, I got up 5:30 this morning or so. Had a couple cups of coffee. Did one of my podcasts over there on Spotify. Genuine, old school biker podcast. That's me. That's moi. So now I just want to briefly talk about where most people derail themselves in a diet. And again, this convention that diet means you're undertaking a specific regimen or plan or something with the goal of losing weight, gaining muscle, whatever the fuck, right? For a particular period of time. That's not really what diet is. You understand that diet is the totality, compilation of what you actually consume and eat and what you put into your body. That's your diet. Anyway, we know when we say diet, conventionally, what we're talking about. It's not accurate, it's kind of a misnomer, but good enough. We're all on the same page. A lot of people derail themselves because they do not lend things the credence which they deserve. Okay, like say I wrote you a diet, for example, or anybody did. I don't know how other people do it. I've seen some of the diets some of these guys that are selling diets do. And I know some of these guys now that are starting to get into trying to sell diets and do diets for people, and I just ask myself, well, is life that bad? Do you need money that bad? Because they really, for me, it's a challenge thing, really. And I love having like incredible successes. It's a challenge, I take it as a challenge, man. So I get very connected or involved, even emotionally, to the degree where if you don't want to follow the diet, or you don't give me accurate information, I take that very personally, regardless that you paid for a diet. If you pay and waste your time, that's great, but if you pay and, it happens. It happens, especially if you're not accustomed to following some kind of a strict regimented type of diet like I would write. And it's not like it's that strict or that difficult, but you have to follow it. You have to adhere to it. So you got to get that mindset, man, that this isn't forever. If I love cookies and I love ice cream and I love cakes and I love excess amounts of fatty peanut butter, with all kinds of salt and palm oil and all kinds of other shit in it, or I like to eat a lot of bread, or maybe I love pizza, that I'm going to push that aside and I'm going to abstain from that completely from this point to this point. Start out with that in mind. Start out with it in mind. This is a trial period. I'm going to give myself this opportunity to see what I can accomplish. All out committed from here to here. And then you know what? You can resume to eating however you want. If you at the end of it say, yeah, that's great, I look great, but wasn't worth the sacrifice of abstaining from all those foods that I really love to just shove down my neck. Bang on, mate, Godspeed, go ahead and resume that, man. Eat all that shit that you want. So it's not forever, it's from here to here. That's what you have to look at, this window. Psychologically, you have to set yourself up in that frame of mind. I can do it from here to here. I can do it from here to here. I can do it from here to here. But you know what? Not everybody can. It's tough, especially if you're not used to any of that and you don't really consider what you're getting into or signing yourself up for. If you make a change in the diet, like you eat a chocolate bar when you're not supposed to have it, or if you drink some whole milk when you're not supposed to have that, it's not in the diet, or anything off diet. Eat some chips. You go out with some friends and have a few beers. It's not in the diet, you know. Now you decide you're gonna, maybe while you're out, have some nachos, some loaded nachos or something while you're at the bar with your buddies watching the game. You know, all of that goes. If it isn't in the diet, for you, it shouldn't exist from here to here. And some people, I understand it. It's human. It's American. Some people have a difficult time because they think, well, I'm following the diet pretty much. It's the strictest I've ever eaten. I'm following it. You know, so I ate a bag of chips, or so I had some Doritos, or so I had some Pepsi, or so I had some Coca-Cola, or so you just derailed yourself. Some people, they don't give it the credence it deserves. They don't think that these small details matter. They do matter. They do matter. You gotta be all in, man. It's not easy for everybody to do. I love the snack, and I'm an old guy, so what am I gonna give up anything for? Who knows how many more years I have to enjoy it? Why do I want to pass up a bowl of ice cream? But right now, I'm focused, I'm driven, I have a goal, I have a target. I'm going after that. And I'm putting forth the energy and the effort. And you know what? Once I build momentum, even for me, an old guy that loves ice cream, once I build enough momentum, like now, I don't want that shit. Don't even crave it. Don't even want it. I don't want that fucking garbage. Now, in another frame of mind, if I wasn't doing this right now, I said, oh, yeah, give me all of it. How much you got? I'll eat it. You know? So, keep your eyes on the prize, man. That's all I'm saying. And don't underestimate the negative impact that eating off your diet can do. The whole diet in itself, in totality, is designed to create and stimulate an effect, create an adaptation, challenge homeostasis. It's easy to throw a wrench in that by eating off diet. It's always worse than you think. You might get away with it. Some people can. But if you don't, nobody to blame but you. You can't pat yourself on the back for how much you followed it. You know, when you're pulling nails out of the lumber we just put together, hammered together, the frame we just built yesterday. Tonight you're going to creep around, nobody's looking to pull nails out. Is it going to have a catastrophic effect? I don't know. Could it? Yeah, it could. Sure it could. That's it for me. I got to get in the shower. I got a busy day. Got a bike to finish. Shit to do. Take care. Have a good day, man. It's beautiful outside. Get outside. Get some fucking fresh air and some sunshine in your life.